Welcome back. Today let's talk about something very transformational, how fitness can be the key to unlocking emotional healing. We all know the benefits of exercise for our body, right? Stronger muscles, increased endurance, helping us feel more confident in our own skin, longevity, the list goes on and on. But what I want to share goes beyond the physical benefits. Exercise has the power to heal us emotionally, to release stress, and to help us overcome the trauma we've experienced. And for all of us who are on a journey of personal growth, of shifting your mindset to attract the best things in your life, fitness can be the bridge between where you are now and the elevated version of yourself you want to become. Let's start by talking about what happens inside of us when we work out. You've probably heard that exercise releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals. These are the natural body's way of enhancing mood. When you push your body through a workout, whether it's a run, a yoga class, or lifting weights, your brain releases these endorphins, and that's where the magic happens. But the benefits go far beyond just feeling good in the moment. I'll never forget a point in my life when I was battling through my cancer. Not only was I dealing with the physical pain of the disease, but emotionally, it felt like my entire world was collapsing on me. That's when I realized something, that fitness wasn't just about getting stronger. It was about healing the emotional wounds I'd been carrying for so long. Exercise has a profound way of reducing stress and anxiety. After just a few minutes of physical activity, you begin to feel lighter. And it's not just about the endorphins. Exercise helps us regulate our nervous system. It allows us to release the build-up tension, and if we don't deal with that, it can manifest into emotional baggage. There's something that's often overlooked, and you may know that by now, but trauma just doesn't live in our minds. It also lives in our bodies. When we go through difficult experiences, our bodies remember them. It stores the pain, it stores the anxiety, it stores the fear. Our muscles tense up, our shoulders and backs ache, and it feels like we're carrying the weight that we didn't choose or we didn't want to carry. The body is a fascinating thing. It's like a sponge for trauma. I learned this firsthand after my treatments for the cancers. There were days I would wake up and my body would feel like it was still holding on to the fear of what I'd gone through. And no amount of willpower was going to change that. The breakthrough came when I realized that physical movement, whether through yoga, running, or just stretching, helped release that trapped energy. Our bodies are like reservoirs, and if we don't take the time to process and release that tension, it builds up. That's one reason why fitness routines can be so healing. They not only get our bodies moving, but they also clear out the emotional garbage we've been carrying around. Think about this. Have you ever noticed that after a workout, you just feel lighter? Almost like your mind and body have made room for something new. That's the result of releasing those trapped emotions. It's a form of healing. So how can we integrate fitness into our emotional healing journey? Yoga for emotional release. Well, yoga is a powerful tool for emotional healing. It is not just about flexibility or strength. It's about creating space in your body to release the emotions that you've been holding on to. I've seen it so many times. People who've gone through trauma find incredible peace in their bodies after a good yoga session. If you're feeling frustrated, angry, or anxious, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, can be one of the best ways to release that energy. I know how pushing myself to the limit during a HIIT workout helps discharge the emotional tension that builds up over time. The intensity of the workout gives you an outlet for the anger or frustration you might be carrying. You might leave feeling a little exhausted, but in the best way possible. On the lighter side of things, walking is a fantastic practice for healing. It's slow, mindful, and doesn't require much effort, but it provides immense emotional clarity. I spent countless hours walking, especially in nature, where every step feels like I'm shedding weight, both physically and emotionally. It's a great way to connect with your thoughts, to reflect, and practice mindfulness. One thing I've learned is that fitness isn't just about doing the work. It's about understanding the work you're doing inside. Every time you overcome a challenge in your workout, whether it's lifting a heavier weight, running faster or further, or holding a yoga pose longer, recognize that you're also overcoming emotional obstacles. These milestones in your fitness journey aren't just physical, they're emotional victories. They mirror the resilience you're building in your emotional recovery. Just like when you complete a tough workout, you're growing stronger, more capable, and more in tune with yourself. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself on this emotional journey of healing is to embrace the process of fitness. You're not just changing your body, you're transforming your mind, your spirit, and your entire way of being. I know from personal experience that emotional healing isn't a straight line. There are ups and downs and highs and lows, but with fitness, you have a tool that can help you build resilience, release tension, and make room for more peace, joy, and abundance. Thanks for being here today. I hope you take this message to heart. Start moving, start healing, and start growing into the person you were always meant to be. You got this.